Hello, people of the internet. Today is Tuesday, and I am back on 7 Amazing Emblems, and this week is Wesley Week. Okay, wow. Alright, so this week when I heard it was Wesley Week, I was like, what? I'm so excited. Okay, so this week for my video, I'm going to explain my experiences with meeting Wesley over this summer, because this is the first time I ever met Wesley this summer, and I was like, mind blown, and it was so amazing. Okay, so the first memory is when I went to Fireside on July 2nd, 2014, and it was so cute. Okay, so I was so nervous because it was like my first time meeting them, and like for the show I got front row, and I didn't really ask any questions because I was too shy, but I like raised my hand or whatever, but they didn't call on me. And so for the meet and greet, I like was lined up, and then I went on and I took a picture by myself, and like we were like there, and we're like, I was like putting my arms around them, but that's not what I wanted to do for my picture. And so my friend Miranda and my sister Kimberly, they're like, Jacqueline, just do it. And so I'm like, oh, okay. And so then like I quickly turned to Wes. I'm like, can you like pick me up? And so he like swooped me up. I'm like, ah! And so I like put my arms around his neck and then like kissed his cheek, and it's so cute. It was so adorable. But then Keaton was just kind of standing there awkwardly because I guess he didn't know what to do. I don't know. Whatever. Anyways, it was so adorable. And then so the week after that, me, my cousin Caitlin, and my sister Kimberly, and my little sister Jessica, my mom took us all to Rhode Island to meet them, even though we didn't have tickets. So literally, we left our house at like 5 o'clock in the morning, and we drove up to Rhode Island, and we waited outside their tour bus at the hotel, and we like chased after the tour bus to the place they were playing, which was only like a block away or whatever. And then we waited outside their tour bus until the show was over. And then, well, during the show, like when they were going into the show, we're like, can you please come back and take pictures with us after the show? And they're like, yeah, sure. And we promise. And so then they like came back after the show, and they took pictures with us. And I was bleeding on my leg, and I didn't realize it, but I'm like, oh, whatever, I'm meeting them. And so like I went up to them. Well, this was, yeah. So I like went up to Keaton first, and Keaton like put his arm around me, and we took a cute picture. But then I went to Wes, and Wes just kind of like put his arm around everybody else. But like when he came to me, he like, I don't know, he like locked his arms around my torso, and I'm like, ah! And it was so cute. I looked so bad in the picture, but it was such a cute moment, and it was so adorable, and I wish I could go back. Okay, so next, the same day as Rhode Island, they went into the mall that was like attached to the place that they played. And so we went into the mall, and we saw them in Hollister. Well, actually we saw them go into Hollister, and we went into Hollister after them. And I like, this is actually the shirt I got him. Like I went to the back and I picked out like 3 tank tops, and this was one of them. And I gave them to like the lady that worked there because I was talking to her, and I'm like, do you know who they are? And she's like, no, who are they? She's like, everybody's staring at them. I'm like, that's Emblem 3. She's like, Emblem who? And she's like, who are they? I'm like, are you kidding me right now? And so I'm like, can you please go up to the one over there in the beanie, because he was wearing a beanie. I'm like, can you go up to the one in the beanie and ask him which one of these tank tops he would like, because somebody wants to get them for him. And so she like takes them, and she goes over to Wes, and she's like, okay, so this girl wants to buy you a tank top. Which one is it? Which one would you like? And he's like, I want this one. And he pointed to this one. But tell her I'm a medium and not a large. And tell that little girl she's an angel. I'm like, oh my God, I'm an angel, babe. And so she gave it to me, and she's like, here, he said he wanted this one, but he said he's a medium and not a large. I'm like, okay. So I went and I got the medium, and then I paid for it. And then we were like, I was like trying to act casual and not show it, like, so he wouldn't know it was me while I was paying for it. And then I went up to him, And while he was still in the store, I'm like, here you go, Wes, I got you a tank top. And he's like, oh my God, thank you, you're such an angel. And he like hugs me, and he hugs me so tight, and I went to go and pull away, and he like pulled me back into him. And then of course Sam, their bodyguard, he came up and he's like, okay, thank you. I'm like, excuse me, I wasn't finished hugging my boyfriend. And he, I'm trying to record a video.
I want to say hi.
I'm gonna crop it out. Your head's cut off. Go away.
I'm one of the 4 siblings that she has.
Go
I'm the oldest.
Go. Yeah, but like sometimes I'll be watching like their Snapchat story the next day. Wes was working out in this tank top. Before he left Hollister, he put this tank top on and he wore it around the mall. Like, what? It just gets me so happy. And he actually wears this tank top, and I get like the chills every time I see him wearing it. I'm like, oh my God, that's what I got you. And yes. Hey guys, that's it for this week's video. I hope you enjoyed my meet and greet stories with Wesley. And don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up because I want your thumbs. And don't forget to follow all my social media links down below. And yeah, I will see you next week. Bye.